Hey guys, Jamiy, and today on Roblox we are playing some more Bubblegum Simulator, as you can see on the screen right now. In today's video, I want to get Atlantis, or the Atlantis Overlord, the tier 200 pet from the new Atlantis world. I want to get to level 25, and then I also want to max out its enchants to see how overpowered this thing is. So also in the meantime, I need to level up first. Obviously, I would like to enchant it first, just because apparently that's better what people have told me. I'm not really too sure what's better, to enchant first or to level first. But we have to level up because it's not a shiny. We can't enchant it first unless it is a shiny. If you get a shiny pet, you can enchant and then you can level it up. But for non-shiny pets like the Overlord, since you can't trade any of them, and you're looking to get one of them in game, you can't actually get it shiny legitimately. Unless I guess you get a developer to like spawn one in, but I feel like actually, at least I'm hoping they did. I'm hoping that they actually buffed the rate of all of the stats just for the fact that you actually can't get any shiny ones now legitimately in the game for this tier 200 pet, because at least from what I'm guessing at least is that you can't actually trade them now. There are some pets in the tier systems that you can't trade, and it's been ever in the game since after the first or the second tiered rewards or reward tiers, was that you couldn't actually trade them after I think it was actually after the first one, because they realized that people were getting the best pet from the tiered 100 in the first one. They would train it to an alt account then, so they could grind quicker for more of that currency to get another one on their alt account, and then trading those two tier 100s to another alt account, a third alt account, and then using those two to get another one, which also would give them free. And they keep rinsing and repeating so they could get a shiny versions of them, which also made a lot of sense that they did it, on why they did it, so they can't. So now they think like shiny locked, you can't get a legitimate shiny yourself because you can't get 10 of them. Unless when you actually get the rewards and then you click claim rewards, if it actually gives you a shiny one or that has a chance to give you a shiny one. I'm not too sure. I don't think it probably is. So I'm guessing that they've buffed the stats a little bit, or even gave it the shinies stats, just for the fact that it's actually not possible, from what I believe, to actually get a shiny tier max tiered reward pet. So kind of sucks, but I still want to see how overpowered it is, and it definitely would help me to grind for the future updates of this game. Obviously, if I get this thing to level 25 and get it max enchant, which I think enchants go up to 20. I'm not too sure. I mean, that'd be kind of cool if you could like get 100 enchants on it, but that'll take so long. But hey, I mean, it'd be kind of cool to see like us make them even more overpowered, but there's a limit on how overpowered something should be, I guess. But I feel like the next egg that we actually get, and also the best legendary, even if we get a secret legendary in there, or a secret pet, it could potentially be better than the Overlord. But having this thing early game, which I have it now, is so good, because now I can just grind so many pearls, which, by the way, it is actually going to be quicker for me to level this thing up at the level world, which also is the main area, but I'm leveling up here for the fact that I get quite a bit of XP from these chests as well, plus I get pearls, so it just means that I don't actually have to spend as much money on the chests, or the big chests, to keep getting money to enchant this thing, because it's going to take me a while to do that. So I thought I'll level up here a little bit. Well, I think I'm actually going to go to the XP world just to get this thing insanely quickly to level 25, and then we'll worry about the pearls later. But also, I have a boost on for like an hour, so I think I'm just going to stick here and try and get as many pills from this as possible. I mean, I could just put on all of my pets so I can get more pills, but then the leveling is going to be so much slower, so I think I'll just stick to what I'm doing right now. But anyway, I guess I'll be back in a second for when we actually get it very close to level 25, and then we'll work on the enchants. Okay, and I am back. So I decided that it's only been like 5 minutes actually since the last cut. I decided, okay, if I'm quick enough, I can level up super quick. I don't think it actually has been 5 minutes. I thought if I come here and I'm quick as I possibly can, I can level this thing up in like 5 minutes max, and then we can go back to grinding with all my pets and use actually as much of the boost as I can with obviously all of my pets rather than just the Atlantis, because Yeah, I am technically wasting the boosts by doing this, but it's also, I'm wasting it as well if I'm only using this one pet because I'm not getting as much as I can. But anyway, there's level 25, and now we can start the enchants, which actually costs like 25 million. We're actually going to go back to the Atlantis world so I can actually see what my currency is, because I don't really know. Can I leave? Thank you. So might as well go over here really quickly. And we might as well put on all of the pets now. Equip all of them, please. There we are. So now we can actually start grinding again. Definitely would like to get some like shiny jellyfishes, or I think they're elementals, the next one. I'm in the wrong area, aren't I? Yeah, this is the wrong area. That's not Atlantis. Wait a minute. Okay, I think I don't know which one I went to, but let's go to Atlantis. But yeah, I kind of missed quite a lot of these islands, last two, I believe, but it'd be kind of cool to like, yeah, I think this is the elemental. But anyway, now that we're here, obviously we can go over here because we're going to be enchanting quite a bit now. We get quite a lot. I mean, also now if we go to our pets, we can see that the Overlord has a 4800, which is, Jesus, that's actually a lot. That's like almost 4 times the dark jellyfish. I mean, the dark jellyfish isn't max level yet. I'm probably going to guess like almost 1500. So like what, 3 maybe? Like, yeah, like just a bit more than 3 times better than it. And now we haven't even enchanted it yet. So we're going to start the enchants. Also starts at 25 million. And then 200. Oh, this is going to cost a lot. Yeah, this is going to cost a stupid amount, but we'll try and get as high as we can because it's going to be cool just to get this thing anyway. So here we are. I mean, that gives us like almost 500 million now, which is actually insane. But it's still going to cost us a stupid amount to get this thing maxed out. I mean, now it's almost going to cost $1 billion now. I mean, we're almost like 600 mil, and we're only level 4. This is going to start costing billions and billions once we get into double digits, because we got to get to this thing to level 20, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but it is going to be absurd how much it's going to actually start to cost. So it actually might be worth me trying to get a full team of dark jellyfishes before we continue the Atlantis Overlords. Oh, and by the way, I'm only getting 500 mil because I also have the double pearls on. If I didn't have that, I would be kind of screwed. I don't even have enough for it yet. But I definitely think it might be best for me to go to for a full team of dark jellyfishes first, and obviously dark jellyfishes and the hybrids, and then the overlords. Just the fact that it's going to help me so much, and I feel like it'd be cheaper to go for them or even a couple of shiny dark jellyfishes first. But I want to go for this first, just the fact that it's going to take an extremely long amount of time to get the dark jellyfishes. It's going to take a long time to get enchant level 20 on this thing, but I think it's not going to take me as long to try and get this thing maxed rather than getting a lot of those jellyfishes. Even though it's going to cost me a bit of Robux, I guess, to get this thing maxed out, I'm still going to go for it, okay? And I guess we'll be back once we've got this thing to like level 19, I guess. Okay, and we are back, Clint. So as you can see, we've actually made a little bit of alteration to our team. I'm pretty sure I actually only have like, yeah, I think that should be enough time. There's no way I'm going to spend 10 minutes on this part. So anyway, as you can see, we have a bit of alteration to our team. As you can see, we've got just a few shine, sure, just a few shinies, okay. Oh, what I'm going to say, where's the shiny dark jellyfish? So I actually managed to go and get, I thought, okay, I'm going to get like 3 billion, is it billion? Million? Yes, I got 3 billion pearls, and I thought, it's gonna take so freaking long. Let me spend like 3 hours just hatching eggs with all the boosts on it. Actually, it's probably more than 3 hours, it's probably about 6 I probably spent or more to try and just get as many legendaries as possible. I mean, at one point I just stayed in the server for like about 3 hours, and I got like just this entire chat was just filled with just all legendaries, which is amazing. So obviously you can see we have 2 dark we have 2 shiny dark elementals. That are both level 20, and we have 1 shiny dark jellyfish, which is also level 20. And also you can see that I have another 3 dark jellyfishes, and in my inventory part here, I guess right now I have another 1 elemental. If I go to my go to the sort by world and scroll down a little bit, you can see that I actually have another 2 dark elementals. I was trying to really get enough dark jellyfishes. I didn't realize that if you had them locked, it didn't, like, for example, if I unlock this one, it'll say that I only have 1. And because you lock it, it takes that number away. I didn't realize that, so I got just a little bit more than necessary jellyfishes, but that's fine, because also, if I only had 10, then also my pipe would still suck, and I just probably would save all of the 10 and just have most of my inventory just filled with them. So I've managed to get enough to make a shiny dark jellyfish. Also got enough to make 2 shiny dark elementals, which is very nice. I mean, they actually look really cool. So also, if you want to see the stats for those, that is the shiny dark elemental 2k. I guess actually there's no real point in explaining how good they are, just the fact that dark elemental's 565, a shiny one's just twice as much, and then same for the dark jellyfish. 1300, it'll be double, so as you can see it's actually a bit more than double because I've got it maxed out as well, so I managed to get this one done. So definitely is a lot cheaper, by the way, I've realised, to max out the or it's a lot quicker, I guess, also because they're shiny. It's going to take a stupid amount of time to actually get them to level 25, but the Overlord also is level 19 now, or is level 25 and has 19 enchantments levels onto it. So we actually can enchant it, need to enchant it 1 more time to get it max across the board, and also the stats for that take it to 6,000 pearls, which is insane. It is going to cost 3.5 billion pearls though, which is why I want to just buy one of these the last time, and I could wait 34 minutes. I'm kind of weird about buying it, but I already did it, so it doesn't really matter. And I could have also just grinded for those, but here we are. That gives me 770 million, and that actually gives us enough to enchant. I actually was hoping it would, because I actually wasn't sure. So with this enchant, we now have level 25 fully maxed out enchanted Atlantis Overlord, which has also, these are the maxed out stats. It has a 5,813 bubble stat. So obviously every time that you blow a bubble, that's how many times it'll do. Right now I'm almost breaking 50k. Fish my max party, I could probably almost blow 100k bubbles, I feel like. Other than that low, obviously we have the coin stat, which no one really uses coins anymore, to be honest. I mean, we have how many coins? Oh, I actually can't see because I have that. I have probably about like 19 trillion. I don't actually know how much I have. But also we have a 15,187.5. I don't know why it's a 0.5. It's kind of weird, but whatever, I guess. Also the gem stat is 20,125. And also the pearl stat, which we also want, is 6,000. Oh boy. Now imagine that being shiny. I don't know exactly. I don't think it'll be 12,000 pearls if it's a shiny, because if it's shiny, also your base stat doubles. I don't think the enchantment level, or the enchantment stats double. If they do, that would be insane, but I don't think they would, because that might be a bit too overpowered. I feel like maybe, potentially, I'm not really too sure. But also we finally have the Atlantis Overlord at level 25 max. Like, this is the best Atlantis Overlord you can get. Obviously, if you make it shiny, you can get better, but you can't trade this pet at all. So it's actually not possible to make it any better than this at this current time. So this actually is probably the best pet you can actually get in this Atlantis world right now. I don't really know about the Roblox pet though. Like, if you make a shiny one of those, it might be somewhere close, but at least I'm hoping that the Atlantis Overlord is better, because I grinded so freaking long for this thing, okay. But we finally have it. I think I'm actually going to go now and try to level up these 3 guys to the max, just so also then I don't really have to grind this game as much anymore. I can just log on every couple of hours and get the huge chest. I probably don't even need the... Oh, the thing is as well, if you're grinding this game and you're trying and you don't really like spending Robux, I'll actually tell you what I've actually been doing is... Also, if you want to get pills fast, earn more pills, your game pass to earn twice, so actually getting 4 times amount. And I also just go around here and collect these chests. They actually give you quite a lot of XP on these ones, which is actually pretty good. So you're also getting levels as well. But this is the quickest one because also by the time you don't want to really spend Robux on the chest, plus they take way too long. But if you want to try and save your Robux, like obviously this is the quickest way, but it's probably not the best way. If you want to get the most amount of money, or if you want to get the most out of your money, buying the game pass and obviously the more pills boost, which is kind of like real pals from Big Bronze really. What you want to do then is go to the first chest, get that chest, come to this chest, and then also go get the 70 million from the NPC. That one doesn't increase at all with game passes. I think it might with like the VIP one, but I'm not actually too sure about that one. I might just be completely making that up because I haven't played this game for a long time, for a long while even. But once you've got the chest pretty much, and also I would just say to go get the NPC guy because he takes 2 hours. The first chest takes about like 40 minutes for me because I have the game passes also that speed up all the chests. This one takes about an hour 15. Also the NPC then takes about like an hour 45 minutes to 2 hours, somewhere around there. So then also what I do is every hour and a half I can log onto the game, I go for the small chest, the big chest, log and leave the game. Your boosts will not decrease and deplenish if you're not in the game, which actually is really good. So once you've got the 2 chests, I mean you could log in like every 40 minutes I guess for the smaller chest, but I don't really think it's that worth it. Just because it wasted a little bit of time. That time you can spend getting this bigger chest, which also gives you a lot more. And also once you got the chest then, you'll just leave the game, go do whatever, come back in like another hour, and also you can get the 2 chests again, and this time you can get the NPC, log straight back off again, log back on in an hour, get the 2 chests, log off, log back on in another hour, get the 2 chests and the NPC again. That's like the best way to like do it. I was actually thinking about setting alarms on my phone. So it's like, okay, every 45 minutes, I'm not actually sure how much the small chest time is, but let's just say 45 minutes. So every 45 minutes, okay, small chest. Okay, big chest every an hour 15, and just keep setting alarms, like, for all the times that they're ready. Then I realised, I don't really need to keep myself on a tight schedule, because I'm gonna get it anyway. I mean, I spent a lot of Robux, but, yeah. But, yeah, definitely would say that is, like, the best bang for your buck, I guess, is the best way to put it. So if, like, also you're short on Roblox and you still want to try and grind as quick as possible but get as much out of it, definitely would recommend that, because also you're not wasting your time, because, yeah, this is good, but also you can probably make a full boosts of, like, an hour. You can probably get, like, well, if you spawn into the game, you have to wait for the loading screen. You have to wait for it to actually load, so when you actually start moving, you get teleported back to the spawn room, or the spawn, until your pets load in. So it'll probably take you about like 2 minutes, if that, really, every time that you log on for another big chest. So you can like get 30 of these things, and also for me, they give me 770 million, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If I times that by 30, I'm going to get 23 billion pearls, which also isn't going to be happening for you guys, because also my pets are just that good, and also I'm guessing that you guys haven't gotten the tier 200 pet, so it'll probably be a lot less than that, but definitely worth it in the long run if you're trying to save as much Robux and you just don't have a lot of Robux. But also you want to try and grind. Also it takes a long time to do that, because also you can't grind the game normally if you're buying the boost, but definitely would recommend it if you're short on Robux. I'll just go around normally, collect some of the chests. I mean, they're pretty good. Just try and level up your pets to level 25 and then do that boost thing, potentially. I mean, that's definitely up there. But like I said, I mean, I gotta level a lot. So anyway, I'm gonna leave this video off here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like always, I'll see you guys next time.